About 4 days ago, I planted an apple orchard. I'm very excited to say that it's mostly still intact. Take a look. One thing that I've noticed about these apples being in the ground here is that they've almost all developed a little bit of extra color being out here. You can see this one has a lot more red on it now than it did green. And these shorter, stumpier ones seem to have held up much nicer to the wind. These taller ones that needed trellises, some of them are particularly bad. But overall, the apples are really doing well. Ooh. Oh, look how good it is. It's so colorful. Oh, I love it. It's gonna be a nice couple of days. It's a shame it's just a little on the chilly side. Thankfully, there's a nice little fire going inside. How about a little update on our frog situation, huh? Brittany says these have all hatched. Some of them look like they're moving. This little red adventure wagon has been so handy to me. I have moved wood, I've moved rocks, I've probably moved bricks, and all sorts of other things. But my parents dropped off a nice little gift today, which is an upgraded red adventure wagon. It's shiny, it's new, it's ours, and it's loaded full of bricks at the moment because we need this disc harrow to dig in a little bit more than we've been able to. So Brittany is gonna go have some fun with her tractor. There's now some extra weight on there, and we're wishing Brittany good luck. The disc harrow had an effect. It wasn't as much as I wanted it to be, but it's clearly something, which is cool. But we have some project ideas to make it more effective. Let me show you. What's your plan?
Smash.
The goal was to bend some of these discs so they cut in a little bit more, because our adjustment options are not exactly plentiful or trusted for that matter. And as long as these discs go into the ground, it'll make an impact. Let's add some better weight. Some milk crates have been thoroughly zip tied to the frame so that they can hold a little bit more weight. We can even pick it up by the milk crates. We have mangled these blades, some pretty bad, so we can get more of an angle, and hopefully this, with those cinder blocks in the milk crates, turns into a really good dig into the ground. Oh yeah. Hopefully it digs in better now. Oh, I'd say it's definitely digging in better now. All things considered, the disc harrow did pretty well. And we've got a nice little plot here we're gonna use for sunflowers, primarily. This is specifically what we're gonna go planting. Brittany has also offered these marigolds, so I'm just gonna take like a little handful like that, drop them on the ground, and laugh as the wind carries them out of the dirt area. Let's try that again.
Oh my gosh, they really are being carried. Anyways, okay. Marigold seeds into the wind, and because we only planted flowers, we can take from these rain barrels, which get water off of the shed. Obviously, with asphalt shingles up there, we don't want to use this water for food, but all 3 of these rain barrels are completely full, so we got plenty of water at the moment. It's not for drinking, so don't be like that. Gotta make sure they stay down. This is the sad maple tree. It needs to go. I planted it thinking one day it would grow and make a great shady spot over here, but then I planted the blueberry bushes and they're gonna take priority. So I'm gonna dig this feller up and move him across the field. Don't overthink it, just get it out of the ground. Now it's in a bucket. I can take it across the field, I think. Probably way over there. Oh, I need bug spray. All right, I got it planted in this fancy new spot, right in this opening in a tree line that used to be used to access that other field, but I don't own that other field. I own this one, and it's so far away from where that maple tree was. The apple orchard is a wonderful place to be in the sunset. The wildflower, sunflower seed bed we planted is way over there on the other side of it. And this trip's big project, which you hardly got to see any of, was this massive size garden bed. It's hard to even call it a garden bed right now. It's 2,700 square feet in total. It was disc harrowed. It was then planted, and then we put hay down between the rows. There are over 60 tomato plants. There are zucchini, onions, and a variety of other things. My pumpkin patch is on the far side, and right now we are watering it in with fertilizer and water from that pond. We're so happy to have this. Last year, this garden bed had sunflowers in it, and there are a variety of other flowers in this garden bed. You may be able to see some of them in there. But overall, the weeds have taken this over. So we are going to today do something about this rock line getting cleaned up. And if you look from the correct angle, you can see that one half isn't the same size as the other. So we're gonna try and fix that so it's one even size and looks a lot nicer. Best of luck to us. Making its first appearance of the season, the free 99 rototiller.
Woo!
Although this time it's conveniently hooked up to this solar battery bank. So let's see if this is even gonna work. Sounds like it's gonna work. Well, I'd say it did really well. And it only took, what's that? That says 83%, so we used 17% of our battery to do that.
Not bad.
Now some cardboard to help suppress the weeds, and then those rocks will start going back. All finished up. We've also planted some sunflowers and a variety of other things, because that's always what we're doing, is planting sunflowers and then a variety of other things. We'll do the other half of it another time. It's pack up and leave day, which means Ivy finally gets to be on the bed.